Hi and welcome to Raised by Wolves. In this video, I'm going to show you what happened to my X-Man Tornado V3. So, as you can see, it's missing all the pieces except for these centerpieces. But it's missing the green centerpiece, which should be right here. Now, you got all the other centerpieces still. But if you can see in here, under this blue centerpiece, it has a red pin. It holds the blue centerpiece here. As all the other ones have clear ones, so it's kind of hard to see. But what happened is it broke off because you have this little piece sticking out right here. This should have an X-shaped piece of plastic on the end, but it snapped off, so it's currently stuck in this ball, and you can't get it out without taking the ball apart, which I'll show you how to do. But it's broken off. The red one is one I 3D printed, which I have another replacement here because I've got to replace the green one now. So I 3D printed that. So you do have to have a 3D printer to be able to fix it because I tried gluing it and that did not work. So next thing to do is take off the red and orange center pieces. To take those off, you do not have to take the center circle part. You don't have to take that apart. So take off the center cap off, either the red or orange. Then you're going to want to push this piece down, leave the pin up. So you can see you still got this plastic pin, right? Clear plastic pin. But I have the adjustment piece. You want to push it down. You're going to grab the plastic pin, push the plastic pin down, turn a little bit, start pulling back up until you find where it clicks in. And then that centerpiece will come out, as you can see. Now I have the red centerpiece out. So I'll do the same thing with the orange one, and I'll bring you guys back. So I got the orange one out now, as you can see. So I'd recommend putting the center caps back on so you know what color the centerpiece goes to. I'm not sure if it really matters, but I would just do that so that I know which color it's supposed to go to. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter, but that's what I'm going to do. It also keeps everything together because the other piece can fall out from inside of there. So now that you have it apart like this, and you have just the ball and the broken off piece, it's not there, then you have those two pieces you removed. So what you're going to need is a small screwdriver. So I have like a really tiny small screwdriver, which you need a Phillips. This is actually a flat blade because I don't have a Phillips that'll fit it, but this flat blade does. So I'm going to use that. And there's 4 screws. You're not going to be able to see it probably, but there's 4 screws on top of this ball that you have to take out, and then the ball will come apart. So then you can remove the rest of the centerpieces. So I'll do that real quick, and I'll bring you guys. So I've got all the screws out of there now, so you just can get your nail in between the 2 pieces. If you can't get your nail in there, you can use the screwdriver. There we go. So then you just want to pry it apart carefully. Let me do it down here because I don't want to lose all the pieces. But there you go. I just have the 2 halves apart. Now I'm not sure if you'll be able to see this here, but oh yeah, you can. So this piece sticking up right here, that is the cross piece that's broken off. So you're going to want to pull that out so you can get the new one in there. Oh, well, mine came out and just fell on the floor, which I don't really need it anymore, but I will have to try to find that so my dogs don't eat it. But so the next thing to do is take your replacement piece. So you got this, and then you're going to want to take off the green center cap off the centerpiece. So just pop that off. There you go. Now, you gotta be careful because this magnet in here, there's a little magnet in there, and it pushes against a magnet that's down in this piece. And if you just saw that, they sprung apart. So here's the broken off piece. It's still in the adjustment system. You just want to kind of slide it out. It'll come out really easily because now I have the cross piece on there. What you're going to want to do next is, if you have your 3D printed piece, you're going to want to get a small knife. So I have an X-Acto knife here. And you're just going to want to try to clean it out as best as you can because it has like supports on it. And you're just going to want to cut those off, and you can just like scrape on it with a knife and help shape it so it fits better, because it probably won't fit perfectly after it's been printed. So I'll do that quick, and I'll show you what to do next after that. Alright, so I've got my piece all cleaned up. So the first piece you're going to want to put it through is this little adjustment piece. It's got the little handle on there for adjusting. So make sure the handle is on top so that the round part is on top where the handle folds up and over. So you're just going to want to slide it through that X-shaped slot in there, and then it'll slide right through. And then the next piece is the little dial. So you got your numbers and stuff on there. So just fit that through there. Just want to slide it in carefully. And it'll slide right down just like that. And then the next piece is your base piece that's got the magnet in there. So just slide that in there as well. This one's a little hard to do, I think. Yep, there we go. So I now have that piece in there. And I don't think I have it quite right. I think I gotta do a little more shaping on my red piece. It's not sliding in and out quite right. It should spring back on its own, but as you can see, it's staying up. So I'll do a little smoothing out on that piece and it should start to work properly. So let me get that done. Alright, so I got the piece all shaped up better now. So it is going up and down itself, as you can see right there. So the next thing you want to do is just put the green center cap back on. There you go. And then you're going to want to put it back in this ball. So just slip it in that hole, or the little slot. And then take the other half of the ball and put it on top. You have to line it up. It's got little pins in there. So those have to be lined up in the right spot. And then it will go together, just like that. You can see I have it snapped back in there. It's in there good. Now to get the other four in, so I got it stuck together on this side, you just gotta spread it apart and hold it on the back side. So hold it on the piece where the centerpiece is, and then just close it back up again. You might have to use a screwdriver just to pull it apart a little bit. So just pry it apart so you got a little gap. You probably can't see it, but then you'll be able to slip this piece in there. Make sure you put it in the right direction. So blue is across from green, orange is across from red, which orange and red go in the special holes. So you don't put those in yet, and then you have yellow across from white. So I got the blue across from green. The next I will do is the white across from yellow. But I think you got it. I hope this was helpful. I'll see you next time.